Hey there, one of the things I do on this channel is to make DaVinci Resolve tutorials on editing and color grading and that kind of thing, and one of the things that's always kind of bugged me is the sound of mouse clicks when I'm recording those tutorials. So after reading some reviews, I thought we could try out this supposedly silent mouse and see how it performs. But there is a pretty big problem with this mouse, however. We're going to take a look at what we get in the box, check out the features, do a mouse click noise test, and then I'll give you my impressions. So why did I choose this particular mouse, obviously, apart from the supposedly silent clicks, which we'll get to in a minute? The first reason is this mouse is wireless, whereas my current mouse is a wired mouse. The next reason is that this mouse has USB-C quick charging, and 1 minute of charge is supposed to last up to 3 hours, and on a full charge this mouse is supposed to last up to 70 hours, which is pretty good. The next reason I chose this mouse is because it's supposed to have really good ergonomics, and I can feel already that it fits my hand pretty well, and I do have quite big hands, so hopefully this is going to be really useful with long editing sessions. And this mouse has really precise 8000 DPI tracking, and it's supposed to even work on glass, which is not really an issue for me. Oh, and if you're interested, it's also Windows, Mac and iPad OS compatible. I'll put a link to this mouse in the video's description. Getting the mouse set up was super easy. I just plugged the dongle into my PC and then I plugged the charging cable into the mouse, and as soon as I did those two things, I got this message pop up on my computer asking to install the software. So I just went through that software installation process and then chose to pair the dongle and the mouse and connect it to the computer. To do that, I had to hold down the physical pairing button on the mouse and then just click certain buttons in sequence to verify that it was actually me setting up the mouse on my computer. Alright, now we've got the mouse set up, I'm going to do that all important click test to see if the clicks are actually silent. And once we've done that, I'm going to give you my first impressions, and I'm also going to talk a bit more about that major problem I mentioned earlier in the video. I'm going to start off with my existing wired mouse, the Razer DeathAdder V2. This is the left click sound, right click sound, and then the new mouse, this is the left click, right click, and the scroll wheel. Old mouse, new mouse, old mouse, new mouse. Alright, first impressions of this mouse, pretty good. The setup process was pretty simple, although I did have a lot of jerkiness until I changed the dongle to a different USB port, and then it worked pretty smoothly. I've actually just edited the first part of this video using this mouse to give it a first test, and it performed pretty well. The mouse is nice and smooth on my mouse mat. The resolution is pretty good. It's quite accurate. I didn't really notice any problems moving it tiny amounts when I was moving clips left and right. Occasionally I thought I might have experienced a tiny bit of lag, but that could just be me getting used to a new mouse. And as you just heard from that test, this mouse is definitely quieter than my existing mouse. But is this mouse 100% silent on the mouse clicks? The answer's no, but I think it'll be quiet enough to not show up on future screen recordings. Let me just put this mouse really close to the microphone that I'm wearing just so you can hear this. So you can hear there's a very slight noise there, and this is one of the things about having a bit of tactile feedback on a mouse. Well, in my opinion, you really want a little bit of that tactile feeling of pushing a mouse button. Trying to get a mouse button that feels like a click but with zero sound is going to be pretty hard. If you want me to do a full review on this thing once I've used it for a bit longer, click the like button and let me know in the comments. So what about that one big problem that I mentioned at the start of the video? This mouse feels really comfortable in my big hands, and I think it will be fine for people with most size hands actually, except for the big problem is that this mouse, as you can see, is really only going to be useful if you're a right-handed person, because for a left-handed person it's really not going to work very comfortably, because you're not going to be able to access this side wheel and these two buttons. Alright, hope that helped, and I'll see you in the next one.